You know what they say, supply and demand. So I've been thinking about this for a while, making a machine to skim heads, and I might really start getting into this in a big way because you got some bad news about this engine. Never rains but it pours, eh? Are you ready? And welcome to another Bodgit and Leggit video. Yes, bad news. The engine is here. Nothing's really been done to it. It's been at the engine builders for a long time. They rang me up and they said it's going to be another 13 weeks before they can even touch it again. Fuck. So, Toby, come here. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, so the problem is there's a really good engine builder a few hours away from me, which is what I always go to. They're brilliant. And that's why they're that fucking busy. Now there's another engine builder even closer to me, and they're a shower of absolute fucking morons. So I'm not going to go to them because I wouldn't give them a lawnmower. One of the first engines I ever gave them, it was my Cosworth engine. And see, this place is in a mess. I'm moving house and absolutely everything, and I just got no room, no house, no nothing. It's a nightmare at the minute. Anyway, that Cosy engine right over there, that's going in my van. I said, how much did you bore it out? And they were like 0.1 or whatever it was, but we only do it more if it's forged pistons. And I'm like, you fucking moron. It's a Cosworth engine. Every Cosworth engine has forged pistons. If you're an engine builder, you should fucking know this. Anyway, they're a bunch of fucking arseholes. So then I was going around trying to find another engine builder. And, I got that in a car boot. Awesome price. Most probably nicked. If anyone's genuinely got one of them stolen from Ireland and there's any identification marks on it, and you can tell me that, I will give it back to you, because fucking stolen tools are scumbags. Fucking scumbags. Every tool I can see at a car boot, if it's got identification, now this doesn't particularly, I can't really see any marks, but if it does, I'll buy them and I will try and give them back to the owner, because it's a fucking scummiest, bastardest thing to do ever. Fucking, oh, don't even get me started. Right, so we have bits of the engine still over there, but the customer now, I've tried ringing a few other places, and the issue is everyone is either super busy, one I will not go to, or they are just way too far away to make it even worthwhile for anyone to go to. So there's another garage in the same place as the fucking Muppets who doesn't even know what a Cosworth engine is. And I rang them because they advertise that they do all this work. And then when I actually got speaking to him, he says he sends it down to his other company. And I'm like, don't fucking advertise you've got all these machines. Like, I've got machines, but I'm not advertising that I can fucking do stuff. I mean, I got lathes, I've got a milling machine here, right? Don't advertise you can do stuff if you send it to someone else. And I said, I'm not going to that crowd because they're an absolute fucking shower of Muppets. And then I shit you not, right, as I was talking to him, and when I said that, out of nowhere, he literally went, I will ring you back, there's someone ringing my mobile. It sounded exactly like that. And then I found out later that he used to work in that company that I said was a show of fucking idiots. So that's why he didn't want anything to do, but I didn't want anything to do with him anyway. So yes, now what I've got to figure out is, do I do it myself? I don't have all the equipment, but I think I've got enough to do this engine. I'm gonna have to buy some equipment, buy some special cleaners and stuff, but what I do have, which should really help my life, underneath that piece of wood there, this is a very special table. It weighs literally fucking, I don't know how much, fucking way too heavy. It's cast, it's a double A grade, what's the word? Why have I forgot the word? Oh, forgot what it's called. Not engineering plate. Surfacing plate. Double A grade surfacing plate, which is basically one of the flattest things you can get. A cylinder head is not going to be nowhere near as flat as that thing. So if I can use that as a lapper, which I should be able to do, I can get this cylinder head fucking perfect off the strength of how good that is. But also, I'm going to be making, well, I think I am, and let me know if you really want me to do it, a special machine to skim heads. Yes, it's not going to be a milling machine, because I've got a milling machine that will fit that head underneath. So this milling machine here will fit the head underneath here, right? I've got enough room to do it. I don't have a single point fly cutter, but I could make one with the machines I have. But the issue is, it needs to be a big chunk of steel. This will turn it. This is only an R8 chuck or an R8 collet in here. And even though the machine will technically fit a head, and I can do it, it's not really big enough. And the issue is, if it starts flexing and twisting when it's drawing this big, huge, massive single point cutter, I could be doing more damage. Well, I will be doing more damage to the head than anything. So, and I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. I've got a better way, an easier and quicker way to do a head rather than doing it on any milling machine. Now, if this goes well, oh, come on. I might actually start maybe doing this for people, because no one can get it done. So I might, you know, start looking at bigger milling machines and bigger machines to do stuff. Let me know what you think. But with the machinery that I've got, that table, like I said, there is no head on the planet, maybe Formula One, but that is going to be as flat as that. But even a Formula 1 engine is not going to be as flat as that. It'll be as flat, but it's not going to be flatter. You can't get a flatter surface. So that's why that piece of wood is on, to protect it. Yeah, and that is basically as good as you can get. So I've also got other equipment to check things. So in this drawer here, we have other tools, micrometers, you know, and Mitutoyo, kind of the best you can get to measure, come on you fucker, to measure everything, right? I've got 0 to 1 inch, 0 to 2 inch, 0 to 3 inch. We've got special thingy, I can't, thingies there, yeah, no, not that thingy, yeah, we've got special thingies there. We've got other special thingies here. We've also got, where is it, very, very, very special, oh no, that's not what I was looking for. What am I looking for? No, not in here. Where the fuck are they gone? Oh shit, where's that gone? Where the fuck has that gone? I thought I left it in this drawer. Oh shit. Ah, very, very special levels. I've even got in here, which is under there, a very, very, very accurate engineering level. So I guarantee you, with that and some sandpaper and some time, I will be able to hand lap that head into place. So I know that might sound crazy, and like I said on the previous other video, when you look at this head, let's go back to the head. Someone used a DA sander on it, which is obviously the wrong fucking thing to use. But I did say in that other video, it's actually not a problem sanding a head. You just got to sand it flat. And with a DA, you can't do that because it's not big enough to go over the whole head. And you'll get, even your hands, if you look at the ridges in your hand, you can't hand sand with your hands because it will get ridges in your hands. Let's see if we can see this. So, if you look here closely, you can see all the DA marks. So what I'm hoping is this engine was never warped. And if it's not warped, it just, especially now, because whoever dickhead did it by hand, we need to make sure it's flat. But this is where another issue comes. I don't know all the proper dimensions that it should be, because the information I pay for isn't that. I pay for, you know, wiring diagrams and stuff like that. It doesn't have these other measurements in. So I'm going to have to try and find them. I'm also going to have to find what are the best shell bearings to use, because BMW bearings were shit. So big ends and main bearings, I need to find which are the best ones to use. So if anyone out there knows for these N43 engines what are the best bearings to use, once we get that over and done with, we can then start putting it all back together, cleaning it, putting it all back together and see if it works. Like I said, I think I've got enough tools here to be able to... Oh, you should check out the video on this engine stand as well. It's fucking awesome, from Irish Garage Supplies. Yeah, I think I should have enough tools. I've got a lot of tools that most normal mechanics won't have. Like, most normal mechanics don't have a AA grade surfacing table. To be honest, not a lot of people do. Because the price of them, between an A grade to a AA price, is ridiculous. A B to an A is ridiculous. Now, to be honest, a grade B table would be plenty good enough for doing a head, to be honest. That is overkill. If I can get it flat on that, then I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be an issue. It'll be flatter. I guarantee you, if I get it as flat as that table, or even close, it'll be flatter than any proper milling machine will be able to do. Well, maybe not, but it's going to be as good. Like I said, a head, believe it or not, a head doesn't have to be that flat to a degree, because the head gasket will take up a little bit of imperfections. To a degree, obviously. I mean, you know, it has to be flat, but it doesn't have to be. If you're, how can I explain this? If you are seeing how flat an engine block is, or an engine head, compared to, you know, really heavy engineering or proper surface level engineering, an engine isn't flat. I mean, it might as well be a mile off. So there's tolerances to everything, and I will have enough tools, I think, to be able to get it within tolerance. That's my plan, but I don't know. So come and join Toby and see what we can do. But let me know down below, is this something you're going to be interested in? Is yeah, is this something you're going to be interested in? And Stephen, he's over there, look. The OGs of the channel know where that is. Is this going to be something you're interested in, and is this going to work? And do you know of really good bearings or anywhere I can get proper information for this engine? But as always, hope it helps. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Henry! But most important, never get your hands dirty. See you for the next one. Sorted.